Alright guys, I just want to show you my new little toy I got here. It is a 2021, let's see, we'll pull this off. Alright, yeah, so it's a 2021 Diamond C LPT210. And what the 210 stands for is it's got two 10K axles. So I had this custom built for me. So I upgraded the axles. They're, again, two 10,000 pound axles, and they are oil bath axles. So I upgraded all the fenders as well to 3/16 steel. All the side, the top, and the box is going to be upgraded thickness. I added some side steps, a spare tire holder, and I kind of wish I would have just got the tire with it instead of doing it after the fact. But I also got the telescopic dump. I pretty much upgraded everything. I could have done the hydraulic jack, but I opted to not do that because I don't know if you've ever used a dump trailer and the battery after a certain amount of cycles. At least with I've always had bad luck with dump trailers when I've rented them. The battery after a couple dumps won't be able to lift it, and so I didn't want to get in a situation where I couldn't uncouple the trailer from my truck. So I just went with the manual. Plus, it's not that bad. It's a 2-speed manual jack. It's awesome, you know. It works just fine for my applications. Right here, I got your charging port and solar panel to charge the battery. I upgraded the battery as well. So let me get in there. I also have the wireless option. So it comes wired, or you got your wireless option. And this thing I think goes into sleep mode, so in order to turn it on you got to hold up and down, just kick it on. But I did upgrade that battery. So it's got a big box. You could probably put some binders or chains in there if you needed to strap down some equipment. And then there's also storage back here. You could, if you're handy, you could build yourself a couple boxes. And I'm a welder, so I could always weld up some nice boxes. And I did go with the 32-inch sides instead of your standard 24. I didn't want to do the taller 48-inch size or whatever they were, 44, just because I didn't want to. If I had decided to rent this out, I didn't want somebody to overload it. And then in the future, I could always add the extra. They can sell like a brush sides, but I could also build that myself. And then it does come with stake pockets, so I could always do that. Use the stake pockets, you know. Oh, what's in there, huh? I did add the drop-down stabilizer jacks. The only thing I was going to do, I was going to opt to not do this because, again, where I'm a welder, I was going to weld on those, what do you call them? The nipple fittings for your tongue jacks, your stabilizer jacks, and that way you could manually crank them down and level out your trailer as you're loading and unloading a trailer with your equipment. But I just opted to do this. But it's got the three options for your gate. You can do your spreader gate, which you can adjust your chain depending upon how much you want. And here's your pin that you'll have to lift up on this side right here to open your spreader gate. And you got your normal barn door gate right here. And then you can actually do a third option. I believe. Let's see here. Maybe not. For some reason I was thinking you could. Maybe you can. You just have to pull these pins, and you can use it as like a tailgate on a truck, which I probably wouldn't ever use. But you never know if you're loading like some long equipment or boards. And I should mention I did opt to go with a longer dump trailer. Your standard dumps are 7x14. This is a 16 footer. Then you got your loading ramps right in here that are nice tucked away. I'm probably going to put a lock on here just so nobody tries to steal my loading ramps, but they're nice and stored away. Then the flooring is all upgraded thickness. It's 7 gauge, so is the body. Just that way you don't get, if you ever seen a dump trailer that's been loaded with some thinner gauge material, you get like kind of the ripples in there. I didn't want that. And I also, once I lift this, I can probably show you better, but I went with 12 inch on center instead of 16 on center for the cross frames. Again, just to help mitigate some of the flexing, because I do plan on loading a mini excavator and skid steer in here. And another reason why I went with the longer boxes, so you can do your load placement better. So let's see what else. I'm probably forgetting some stuff. Let's go on the other side. This is your Demco Hitch. Oh yeah, so I opted to do with the fork holder for like a skid steer, and so that's where your fork holder attachment will go right there. That way you kind of help keep your box more free with room for stuff, so that's where those will go. And let's see, here's everything. I believe the shipping weight on this said it was, oh yeah, right there, so 4,500 pounds. So I have a pretty good load capacity I can put in here. But oh hey, puppy seems, oh gosh, she seems to like it. Well, let's try her out. Let's see if I can turn my remote switch on one-handed here. The one downside to having a telescopic lift like this is the cycle speed's a lot slower than if you had like a scissor hoist, but you can lift a hell of a lot more with a telescopic lift. So let's see here, see if I can push both these buttons at the same time. Hey, come here. Let me just secure this real quick. So you can kind of see it's not the fastest cycle, but again, you can lift so much more weight because you get your mechanical advantage with the lift being on the front. It's so power up and then just gravity fed down, and when I've already cycled this once before, the gravity, it goes a lot faster than going up obviously, but there it hit the second stage of the hoist. But so under here you can kind of see I did the 12 inch on center for the cross members. See if I hit this tree or not. Here's the third stage. And kind of getting close to those tree limbs, but that's alright. So again, there's my loading ramps, tucked away nice. And there we go, that's all the way up. And you can kind of see the thickness. Here's my finger, maybe not, you can't really see that. Here, we'll go on the inside. Kind of see the thickness of the steel here, of the wheel wells. Tires were upgraded as well to the 16 ply, so they're nice. That right here is so you can lift it up, and it's a safety feature, I guess. So it's kind of like your hood latch on your car. Put that up and it'll hold your box for you while you're doing like service or maintenance or whatever. I don't remember what brakes I got on here, but I think they're just your standard drum brakes. But But yeah, so here's the fork holder. Forks go all the way across, and they're kind of an integral part of the supports, so it's kind of nice. Nice big I-beam frame. I think I already told you that's the charging port to charge your battery. You can plug her in. Let's cycle her down. You can kind of see the speed of it going down. So again, it's just gravity. And I'm thinking I'm really gonna like the remote feature or the wireless feature on this dump, because you know you can go open your gate, hop back in your truck and start doing your spreading. Or if you're just taking a load to the green dump or the dump, again, open up your gate, hop in your truck, lift it up, and you can roll your material or garbage out at the back of the dump. Those side steps are going to be nice too, because I load a lot of trees and limbs like that, and trying to climb up on the side, over the sides, and you know I'm not super tall, but those will be nice to have. I did opt to get an additional tie down point in there, the D-rings, and they probably just put them right there in the middle, so I just opted for 2 other, whereas it comes standard with probably just your front and then rear, but I just decided to put a second or one more set in there just for load placement and tie down points. But there she is again. It's the Diamond C LPT210 low profile dump trailer with the 2 10K axles, 32-inch sides, telescopic lift. We're definitely going to put her to use, and let me know if you guys want to know any more information about my specific trailer, and if there's anything else you want to see, hit me up in the comments below, and I'll try to do my best to get back to you. But there she is. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.